Don't want this in my hand, but I also don't want these things. I don't have the Darren yet. Just don't want to risk drawing the Witchers. He lost because Gimpy exists? Well, he lost because he chose to play that deck in a meta where everyone's playing Gimpy. His hand doesn't really want to do anything. Can get rid of a Savage Bear. Again, still need to find Darren and Berna. Berna being the more important one to find for round 2. So it's either play this or pass. 2, 5. I still have a Scald too. Can always just discard this. I have enough discards. That feels similar to Ice and really high reliance on Darren Berna. Sort of. You just need to find Berna by round 2, where Ice really wants to find Darren in round 1. You can find Darren in round 3 and you're just fine. You just have to be able to thin to 1 by round 3. Hey, Winter Knight, what's up? I don't think this deck's any more reliant on it than the average Skellige deck. It just happens that Berna and Darren are really good cards, and it's good to draw them. Are they nerfing Yoda next patch? Yeah, I think they said something about that. It's going to like 2 power or something. Looks like a pretty spicy deck. It is incredibly spicy. Our win rate tonight hasn't been great, but last night we did pretty well with it. Don't need this. You need to thin the 1 with you to veteran deck to guarantee high reveal. Yep. That's the plan. But an RNG. It's surprisingly consistent. It's looking pretty bad here, because we have 2 important cards in our deck. You happy to see A Spies are gone? Oh, I'm with you. I am with you. Okay. Not the best of draws. Could just lead on this. No, I should lead on Mork. On the Darren. Is it Darren just send Mork? And then I Scald early. I just Scald, hope for the 66. That's good. Just take the Gimpy. I'm not getting a better Gimpy, right? One of his captains is gone, both of his Scalds are gone, his Skirms are gone. I don't want to run artifact removal because it's bad in every other matchup. And we're trying to play a lot of cards. Like, we could play like Bomb Heaver over a Longship. That might be fine. But I like the Longship against monsters, and we were playing more monsters than this last night. And when we played against this, we were still fine. So I just wasn't worried about it. For my thoughts on the new leaders, I'll YouTube it on the SK1. I have a video for each of the new leaders. They're all pretty cool. They all have their roles. Awesome. This is his pro target. Well, this is his pro target, but... Just disgusting. If he doesn't take it immediately, we get to play Yoda. Awesome. We got 2 8s in our hand. So right now we're ahead of Harald Dagger by 2, effectively. Oh, is he playing Scorch? What? There's no way. You wouldn't play Harald Scorch when you're already playing Regis, right? Oh my god. I'm not... Am I far enough ahead? I'm not, right? It doesn't even matter. He has Spear anyway. You wouldn't play Scorch. Like, Regis plus Scorch? Are we just short? No, he has 22, right? So we win by 1. What was that? What was that really loud beep? Not even close. Yeah, like, he had Spear from the start of round 3. It was a 10-card round 3. We didn't draw particularly well. We didn't get to leave the Yoda in deck. We didn't even find half of our combo. We still had the Tristan deck at the end. Ada? Okay. We haven't lost to Ada yet. As long as our deck functions, we should be fine. We got Burno, we have another discard. Why did I kick this? Should have just kicked Yoda. Definitely should have just kicked the Yoda. So you have discards for the Bears? We don't have the Darren. Now it's just burn a pass. Unless he's doing something that other Ada players aren't. I haven't needed last say to beat this deck. Get rid of the Scald. Save the Mork for Darren. Didn't Marauder on turn 1? Nah, I just want to discard it. I was just hitting Witchers. It's not like I was killing anything. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3. We'll have these 3 in our hand. Round 3, that should be fine. How much lore is in the lore command? A shit ton. All the lore you could ever need is loaded up in that lore command. It's random names, yeah. So my Yen and Triss aren't incredible. I have 2 tall things, but 2 low things as well. Cairo next. Oh, the unicorn gone. I can just play Olaf too. If I play Olaf, I've got to worry about Heim being bad. Weak the croc shot. 50-50 the trebuchet kills it. And 50-50 the trebuchet hits it and we don't have to use a croc. Yep. Lord is a standard pattern of replaceable names. Sort of. It's a little bit more... It's not just like one template. There's a bunch of templates that get thrown together. Why did I put Darren on range after he played Trebuchet? I wanted to send cards from my deck to the graveyard. Seems more important than 4 points. Got Ike. We're in a bad spot. Maybe a 3-point Hebert. It was an 11-point Hebert. We hit it with Chironix. Because if he doesn't push, he loses 100%. So we hit this for, it's 18. And it goes to 1, we get a 4. So effectively this goes to 1, this goes to 4. So he loses 4, we gain 4. This is an 8-point swing. Do I know how this card works? I've never had to do Heim math. I think this works. Okay. I could keep the Yuta instead. It's 2 points better against like removal. Doesn't matter for anything else, right? Or take the 2 points. It's pretty likely I get Iked or something. Explaining why when to bleed round 2. When you can't win the long round 3 is generally when you want to bleed. Veteran in deck? Yes. Doesn't really matter if he gets to keep an Expired Ale around. I don't think he's playing Spears. Is that worth more than a Noctist? It's 9. Whatever. Makes it harder to get Bloodthirst. Gets me Bloodthirst too. He gets 1 more point on this, but that's fine. That's pretty good. Okay, yeah. Cool. That one was kind of scary. Our hand wasn't great for getting bled, because we had both of the combo. Meta mill will finally be good. You can say the same thing about every Skellige deck, though. Kind of want to kick the Mork. I could also just get the points round one. I'm on red. I might be too conservative with mulligans. It's really just one card I don't want to draw. This is the first time all night we've gotten a Bomb Beaver. The Regis that drains boosts. You can still play it in Aridin. Depends on the metagame. I don't know, maybe. When it lives, it is still huge in some matchups. See more locks. Yeah, for sure. Especially if removal is getting worse. Locks could definitely start seeing a place. Okay, we got Bloodthirst. Doesn't matter what he buffs, we still have Bloodthirst with Crach. Kelmar, Sig. No, because the Yoda's always in your deck. We were playing Becker's in the initial list, but it was terrible too. Or be 8 points conditionally. Yeah, you could remove the veteran. I guess that's true. That's true. You have to cut something. What's Shelmar, a 9? I'm not sure the deck really needs more tall removal. You already have Triss, you have Chironix, you have Olaf. You hit diminishing returns on that stuff. Like, already our Triss is pretty rarely worth good value. Wait, why do we have a pass here? He didn't use Crach. If he knows what we are and takes the tie pass, we don't get the thin. Wait, really? That was unexpected. I guess he just didn't have Witchers. Still got Burna in deck. Okay, so right now I'm sending. I don't even have. Fuck. We're sending 2. By a little bit. How's Real Crach going? Surprisingly well. We're on peak right now at 25-20. So far our losses are to like bad hands and a lot of tall removal. Sometimes both. Gonna have 1 card left in my deck. I don't want to have both of these. That's wonderful for us. Actually wonderful. I'm out. You got it. I do need to find my Berna or I lose. Really? Come on, don't do this to me. Could be worse. Music is fitting. Music is always fitting. What an awful way to lose the game. Just wanted to play Unicorn or Chironix, and then I can play Olaf. Ultimate unit, yeah. Let's see. Perfect. I might still win this, yeah. I have last play with it too. Leaving it too so you can professional it. Ping it myself. Like one more point. What do you got? Nice. Who needs good cards?